Hello, I'm Sheriff Fallon Hurst. Welcome to Calhoun County's Most Wanted, a program where you can help us get the bad guys off the street and into the criminal justice system. Now let's go to Sergeant Travis Thornton with this week's lineup.
Thanks, Sheriff Hurst. Previously, on Most Wanted, we had apprehended 5,754 wanted individuals. We've added 5 more arrests, bringing our total to 5,759. Thanks for your help. Let's take a look at this week's lineup. Caleb Cook from Anniston is wanted for possession of marijuana second. Crystal Johnson from Birmingham is wanted for burglary third. Brittany McAllen from Sylacauga is wanted for possession of a controlled substance. Joseph Taylor from Jacksonville is wanted for unlawful possession of a controlled substance. Tremaine Massey Jr. from Piedmont is wanted for possession and receipt of a controlled substance. Let's move on to property crimes. If you have any information that can help us solve these crimes, give us a call. The Sheriff's Office continues to get reports where citizens are being victimized by phone scammers. An important reminder, no institution or government agency will have you pay any fees, outstanding balances, or anything by purchasing Green Dot gift cards or Bitcoin cryptocurrency. The Sheriff's Office will virtually never call you about a warrant, jury duty, or anything else. If you are ever unsure of what someone is telling you, even if the number appears as our number, do not hesitate to hang up and call us back directly. If you know these people or know where they are, don't try to apprehend them yourself. Call Central Alabama Crime Stoppers at 1-833-251-7867. We want their information, not yours. A cash reward may be available for information leading to an arrest. Back to you, Sheriff Hurst.
Thanks, Sergeant Thornton. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Calhoun County Commissioner Terry Howell to introduce a new campaign to keep Calhoun County beautiful.
Are you staring at piles of laundry and have one slow washing machine and dryer? Did you just get back from a beach trip and you have as much sand as laundry in your basket? Or maybe you need to wash that comforter that's just too big to fit in your washer and dryer. We're Wash and Coin Laundry. We're big and clean with lots of machines. Wash and Coin Laundry has 4 convenient locally owned locations in Anniston, Oxford, Golden Springs, and Lenlock, all open 24 hours a day. What are you waiting for? Let's get it done.
Welcome back. Commissioner Terry Howell joins us on today's episode to introduce a new program in Calhoun County to reduce the amount of litter on our roads, public parks, and public areas. I had the chance to talk to Commissioner Howell about a new litter program and a whole lot more. Let's take a look. Commissioner Howell, thanks for joining us on Calhoun County's Most Wanted. You want to take a second to tell us how we got this idea started?
Well, I'm just a few weeks short of 3 years on my first 4-year term. We've been, and I'll use the word battling, litter control since I've been here. Tried different concepts, add more people and such to pick up, but it just seems like, we pick up litter and it's within just 2 or 3 months, it's back just like it was. So I convinced the commission just a few months ago. I said, hey, we're going to have to try something different. And, I thought of this idea. I thought, let's hire a deputy. Well, actually, I talked to you first, and you were supportive of the idea. Brought it back to the commission and told them that you did support this idea. And, you came to commission meeting and actually did a great layout on how we could go about this. So the commission supported us all on this here. So we're actually looking at now where you're going to actually hire a deputy and approach this in a different manner. But not only a deputy to support litter, but I'll let you go into a couple other facts.
Yeah. So one of the issues we had pointed out about having a deputy just to enforce litter control is that you don't often see people litter. We have deputies ride around all day long and they rarely see people litter. It's a difficult thing. A lot of the public has told us it's the trash trucks that are causing the litter. There's dumping sites and there's ways those can be investigated. But a lot of the trouble with it is having a person that has the time to go do it. The deputies have a lot of things they need to do. They answer calls. They serve all the civil papers, all the warrants. They do business checks, patrol requests. They have 9 judges that are issuing orders all the time for them to go do things. So having people that have the time to go proactively address litter was difficult. So adding a position will be gratefully helpful for that. This is someone that has nothing to do but what we tell them to go do. Focus on litter, but instead of just litter, we wanted to do more quality of life type things. So litter, they'll investigate dumping sites, they'll issue littering citations, they'll coordinate with the jail crew and the inmates to have certain areas picked up when areas are getting dirty and citizens are complaining. They'll be able to focus on neighborhoods that have issues with speeding where we don't have time for deputies to just sit and run radar in a neighborhood. Well, this person will. We call it our CAT team. It's the Community Action Team. And instead of just the one deputy that the commission's providing for us, we have a second one, and we're going to give this mandate to both of them. There was one pre-existing and then the new one, and we'll put them together and they'll both be doing it. So we'll kind of double our exposure there. And besides just enforcement, there's some other ways that we can focus on cleaning up our community, and one of them I know is an idea that you and I share in common, if you want to explain that.
I will, and this is something that I did not know until that. But I called Montgomery 3 or 4 months ago and actually adopted the mile that I actually live on. So I cleaned that up myself, and then I actually, as we were talking about this idea, I found out that you've adopted a mile also, which I knew nothing about. Talking with the ladies in Montgomery last Friday, I think there's only 15 active miles in Calhoun County currently. And there's 1,197 miles in Calhoun County. So it would be my goal. I would love to see us get to up to 100 people adopt a mile between now and next year. And that would greatly help and stuff. But I think a lot of this is just mentality. We just got to work on our mentality.
So what does it take to adopt a mile if someone were to be interested in that program?
Okay, to adopt a mile, very, very simple. You can Google Adopt a Mile program in the state of Alabama. You'll get a number. You call. There's actually 3 ladies that work in an office down there that serve all 67 counties in the state of Alabama. They'll send you a form. You'll fill out the form. Very simple, little bit of information stuff, and it just says that you're going to take care of this mile. You give them your name and such. They'll have a sign made. It'll come down to our highway department, and then they'll come out on the roads you live on and actually install that. There's no exact frequency. I just watched my road and then pick up. In 4 months, I probably picked up 3 times and really hadn't needed to pick up that many times. But just do it as you do it and keep it clean.
Yeah, and I'd say we would ask that if you've already adopted a mile, maybe pick back up on it if you've let it go.
Yes, actually. In fact, they're going to give me the active people. I'm actually going to personally call. If it's 15 people, I'm going to make a personal call to these people, for thanking them for doing what they do.
Well, that's it for this episode of Calhoun County's Most Wanted. We hope you enjoyed it. As always, thank you for your help. I'm your sheriff, Fallon Hurst.